One becomes attached to the sense gratification of one's dream, similarly, under the spell of the illusory concepts of I and mine, aham mameti. We become attached to so-called relatives and friends who gratify our sense of false ego. Unfortunately, such fleeting egoistic association covers our real knowledge of the Self and the Supreme Lord. And we remain hovering in material illusion, futilely endeavoring for permanent sense gratification. One who remains attached to the bodily concept of family and friends cannot possibly give up the false egoism of I and mine, or I am everything and everything is mine. These purports are extremely good. These purports are written by Prabhupada's disciples, because this book was produced after his departure from this world. It's very nice. So this was just describing something about how false ego influences and makes us think and act in particular ways in this world. So first we're going to describe the problem, and then we're going to describe the solution. Of course, we may not accept that this is a problem. Nevertheless, we will hear something that may touch our mind. When the three modes of material nature, sattva, rajas, and tamas, are agitated, the resultant transformation appears as the element false ego in three different phases: tamasic ahankar, rajasic ahankar, and sattvic ahankar. This is something about the Shristi Tattva. And the phrase here is moha vikalpa hetu. By giving up one's false ego of identification with the three modes of nature, one can achieve Krishna consciousness, the pure original state of existence. This phrase, moha, or you say, in Hindi you say mo, but in Sanskrit they actually say the H, moha. Moha vikalpa hetu indicates that because of false ego, one considers himself to be the enjoyer of nature, and thus develops a false sense of duality in terms of happiness and distress. False ego, this is one hint at the solution, false ego is removed by identifying oneself as the Lord's eternal servitor and full Krishna consciousness. So now I think I am the owner, I am the proprietor, I am the controller, I am the enjoyer. I, me, and mine. But that's impure consciousness due to hankar, false ego, false identification. But when our consciousness becomes pure by sadhana bhakti, by meditation, by mantra, by meditation, by tapasya, by study, when our consciousness is in a purified state, then we realize, actually, I am a servant, I am part and parcel of God. Mame vamsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatana manashastrani indrani prakriti stani karshati. I am prakriti stani karshati. I am standing, I am situated in this prakriti, ashta prakriti, and I am karshati. I am struggling. But I am mame vamsho jivaloke. I am a jiva. And I'm amsha. I'm an amsha of Krishna. Krishna is telling in the Gita, this is Bhagavad Gita, primal knowledge of transcendence. Mame vamsho jivaloke. He says, Mama amsha, you're my amsha. You're my part and parcel. You're also Satchidananda. You're also full of bliss, transcendental bliss. But where is the Anand? Where is the Anand? So much anxiety, so much trouble, so much disappointment, so much frustration, so much birth, death, disease, old age. Why? What happened? Where is this Anand? So all this illusion creates all this difficulty and suffering. So when the consciousness is pure by these various processes, then one realizes that I am not the controller, God is the controller. I am not the proprietor and owner, God is the proprietor and owner. I am not the enjoyer, God is the enjoyer. And I am the enjoyed. I am to be enjoyed by Him. So when we change, now we are the center, but we change the center to God-centered. Now it's me-centered. That's why it says aham mameti, I, me, and mine. Now it becomes His, hers, and ours. His, Krishna's, hers, Radha's, and ours, our relationship, our sambandha, Jiva sambandha, or Bhagavan sambandha, relationship between Bhagavan and Jiva, which is based on service and love.